Have you ever had a friendship breakup that hurt more than a romantic breakup? Do you often find yourself letting people walk all over you because you don't know how to set boundaries with your friends? Have you ever left a conversation or a situation with a friend that made you feel more lonely than when you're by yourself? And do you ever feel like there is no coming back and no recovering from the pain of a friendship breakup or loss? First of all, there is, but listen up, this is the video for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Amanda and I make self-help, lifestyle, and beauty content, so if you like that kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe. Today we are diving into a topic that I feel like is not really talked about as much as it should, and that is friendship breakups. I feel like there is so many books, movies, courses, songs about romantic breakups, how to get over them, how to get through them, what they feel like, all the do's and don'ts, but I feel like there's nothing in the media about friendship breakups. But I never understood why, because friendship breakups, especially ones that are like a decade or over of you knowing this person, they can hurt the same amount, if not worse, as a romantic breakup. In this video, we are going to explore the signs of a struggling friendship, how to navigate the end of it, most importantly, after you deal with a friendship breakup, how to heal from it, how to grow from it, and how to take a lesson from the very unfortunate situation. Friendships are hard. Friendships shouldn't be hard, but sometimes they really can be hard. But I hope that this video makes it just a little bit easier. So if you're currently dealing with a situation or have dealt with a situation, which you most likely have, whether it was a really bad friendship breakup or just a falling out, you are in the right place. So grab something warm or cold, depending on where you are, to drink and cozy up, and let's just talk about it. Okay, so first of all, I just want to talk about the fact that friendships are supposed to be easy. I don't know if you know that, but they're supposed to be easy. And I did not understand this for the longest time. I didn't understand that romantic relationships or friendships were supposed to be easy. I thought that you're supposed to work for love. I was always told that growing up, you have to work for the love that you earned, but that is simply not true. Obviously, you have to put in work and you have to be there for the other person. It can't just be a one-sided friendship. But it shouldn't feel like a struggle every single day, and it shouldn't feel like, oh, I hope you have a good day today, because that is not a real friendship. A friend is someone who is supposed to add love, value, support, and some extra purpose into your life. They are supposed to add to your life. They're not supposed to complete it, but they're not supposed to drain and take away. They're supposed to add. You owe absolutely nothing to a toxic person. Let me repeat myself, you owe nothing to a person that is adding toxicity into your life. I don't care if you've known them for 11 years. I don't care if they're like a sister to you. I don't care. You don't deserve it. Do you want to live the rest of your life like this? Is this who you want? Is your maid of honor? Is this who you want being around your children when you grow up? Because these are things that you have to take into account with a friendship, because it's not just temporary. And if you don't see this person as a close friend, that could be different. You are who you surround yourself with. Do you want to be a toxic person? Do you want to be someone that gossips about other people for fun? Do you want to be a person wwho drains the energy and the excitement in life from the people around you? No, you don't. So why do you surround yourself with people like that? And I know, I'm not trying to clock you, but I'm also telling myself this. It can be difficult, but something I like to keep in mind is the light attracts bugs. You being the light, the love, the joy, the excitement for life, you being that will attract bugs, aka negative people, gossiping people, people who bring others down, people who drain your energy. You will attract those bugs. Now it's just time to kind of like figure out who those bugs are. So before you go and end that friendship, or before you look back on a negative friendship and say that you miss it or you wish you had them back, I'm gonna say some things that can make someone a toxic friend or just a toxic person to be around, and things to look out for. So number one, would this person stay loyal to you and not talk bad about you in a group of people where you're not there and those people are all talking bad about you? Because you want someone who won't lie on your name, but also you want someone that will always stand up for you and who will always be loyal to you, and not only stand up for you, but leave that situation right after they're done, because they have no business being with a group of people who are talking crap about you. Friends are supposed to be loyal. Friends are supposed to be truthful, and friends are supposed to have your back no matter what and have integrity to always stand up for you no matter the situation. Another thing is a jealous friend. There's many different signs of a jealous friend, but one of them is that they're only there for you in your bad times, the times you're struggling, the times when you're figuring your shit out. but they're not there when you're succeeding. They're not there when you're winning in life and when you're accomplishing your dreams. This is a real big sign of jealousy and insecurity and has nothing to do with you. You're just doing you and being the best version of yourself. And like I said, you're the light and you're gonna be attracting some bugs. And also with this, they're constantly putting you down. This doesn't have to be blatant and obvious, but it can be little digs or saying negative things to you, but oh, I'm just joking, or no, it's just a joke, like don't take it too serious, like you're too sensitive, toughen up. No, like it hurt my feelings. You're being rude. I don't care if it was a little dig. You're my friend. Like, friends don't do that. Friends are supposed to bring you up. Friends are not supposed to make you feel unworthy or more insecure because it's not you. Trust me, it is not you. They're pushing off their insecurities onto you. This jealousy and insecurity doesn't even have to be them blatantly being rude to you or putting you down and criticizing you, but it can also be that they never compliment you. They never try to bring you up. I always find that so weird when a friend who you've been around for so long never compliments you. And another thing that some people say I'm petty for, but honestly I think is a really good sign to tell if someone is like insecure or jealous of you or has like weird or negative energy towards you, and that is if on social media they never like your stuff, they never like your posts, they never like your stories, or they never comment. I just find it so weird. Like, why do I have you on my Instagram then? Like, I feel like Instagram is just a bunch of monitoring spirits, so I try to keep only like my good friends on there, or like that I know will bring me up and make me feel better and like my stuff and comment. Many of them never do, and it just gives off weird energy, like especially if you're close to that person. Another thing is that they're always in some sort of weird one-sided competition with you. They never celebrate your successes, but instead they see your accomplishments as almost like a challenge, or actually no, better yet, a threat. And I don't even mean this as like, oh, they see you winning so they want to win too, they want to better themselves and they're inspired by you. No, they want to bring you down, and someone who wants to bring you down feels like they have to bring you down because they know that you're already above them. And that's not to say to have a high ego, but that is to say you should never surround yourself with people who are draining, people who are negative, and people who are below you with how they treat other people, because that is really what matters. Another thing is that they're manipulative, and yeah, this is not just in romantic relationships. Friends can still gaslight you, friends can still manipulate you, and also friends can sometimes guilt trip you into doing stuff for them, or they like twist situations that you guys have been in to make them seem like the victim if you guys get into an argument. And this isn't always the case. Sometimes you are in the wrong, and you have to take accountability for that, and that is part of being a good friend. You can't just blame everything on the other person, but sometimes they are clearly and blatantly in the wrong and they blame it back on you, and that is not healthy because you want to be friends with someone who will take accountability for their actions just as you do. And another thing is that these friends treat this friendship like a romantic relationship. That is not to say to not be loyal to your friends, to not trust your friends, not to hang out with your friends every day, especially if you're close to them, but some friends can expect a different type of treatment that you're just not available for, and that is where setting boundaries does come into place. They can try to dictate your life, dictate who you spend time with. Being controlling is never good in any type of relationship. Another really big thing is that they just drain your energy overall. After spending time with this person, you feel more negative, you feel drained, you feel tired, and you just feel emotionally exhausted. Friends should never be bringing drama, chaos, or negativity into your life. If anything, they should help you resolve any of that. Another sign is that they can be unreliable or not there for you even though you've always been there for them. This can be something smaller, like always flaking on plans, or it could be something bigger, like you're always there for them when they're mentally struggling, but then they're never there for you when you're mentally struggling. Or these friends cancel plans on you and don't even make it a thought in their mind and treat you like an afterthought after you just got ready and planned your whole day around getting ready to see this person and to meet this person and cleared your schedule, and then they cancel last minute. You want to be friends with someone who prioritizes your time, someone who makes you feel heard and makes you feel appreciated. You don't want to be friends with someone who only hangs out with you when it's very convenient for them. Obviously, everyone has busy schedules, but you want to be friends with someone who appreciates your time. Another thing, which I kind of mentioned before, but if you are friends with someone that would take your deepest and darkest secrets that you have told them and share them with other people, that is not your friend. Unless you're out here telling them that you killed someone, they should not be telling anyone your deepest and darkest secrets. And also this next thing, this goes without being said, but with a lot of friends it does not. You should never be friends with someone who is trying to get with your partner, your ex-partner, someone that you like, or trying to be friends with someone who has betrayed you, someone who has treated you horribly, or try to be friends with your ex or someone romantically that treated you poorly as well. That is not a sign of being loyal or truthful. And I feel like so many people just don't understand this. And then the last thing, this is a really big one, and this can end friendships that there's no drama, but you just can't be friends with them anymore, and that is if their beliefs don't align with yours. Now, I'm not just talking like, oh, you like vanilla, I like chocolate. I'm talking like core beliefs, and I feel like these things, they can be overlooked and say, just ignore them, but I don't know. I feel like you really can't, because someone's beliefs shapes who they are as a person and how they see the world. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I have different political beliefs than you. Let's just not see eye to eye completely on that, but let's still be friends. And with certain things, I can. But with other things, I can't overlook that, and I really don't think that you should either. The reason of this is because these beliefs aren't just, you know, chocolate or vanilla. These beliefs control people's daily lives, what rights people have. These beliefs directly impact people, and ignorance is not something that I'm looking for in a friendship, and you should not either. You should be friends with someone who has the same, or if not similar beliefs as you, or at least just the core beliefs. What even is a friendship if you're not friends with someone who has similar beliefs as you? Because then it just feels fake, it just feels inauthentic, and it just feels surface level. It may be acquaintances, but not your close friends. Now that we've discussed the different things that can make someone a toxic or unhealthy friend to keep in your life, here's some questions to ask yourself before trying to end that friendship. Or things to ask yourself if the friendship already ended and you're regretting it. Does this person align with my best version of myself and my future self? Does this person align with the best version of myself and my future? Does this friendship add to my life? Add love, add purpose, add value? How do I feel physically and emotionally after spending time with this person? Is this person a positive influence on me? Is this person someone that I would like to be more like? And this one's more for closer friends, but do you trust this person with all of your secrets and trust that they will be completely loyal to you? And lastly, do you feel obligated to spend time with this person, whether it's the amount of time you've known each other or relative closeness to each other, or do you actually want to and look forward to spending time with this person? So depending on how you answer those questions, may or may not be time to end the friendship, but there's a specific way to go about this to make it the least amount painful as you can be. Either way, unfortunately, friendship breakups are gonna be hard. They are gonna sting, they are gonna hurt, they're gonna leave you wondering what the hell just happened, what the hell did I do to deserve this? But it's not you. And if it was you, if you did something to hurt the other person and you own up to that and you take accountability, you apologize, the friendship still doesn't last, that's okay. It is a learning lesson. It is something to grow from, and this person may have just came into your life to teach you that lesson. So the main thing when ending a friendship and trying to move on is mastering detachment. This also works for romantic relationships as well. You need to understand when letting go of a toxic friend that you deserve so much better. You do not want to keep someone in your life that is draining you, someone that is making you feel worse every single day, and someone that is just overall bringing you down. You want to remind yourself as you are trying to detach from this friend that you want to surround yourself with positive, uplifting, and purposeful people. People that bring purpose and bring more meaning into your life. You want to surround yourself with people that add to your life, not drain and take away from your life. Another thing while detaching is letting go of expectation. Whether this means letting go of the amount of time you might think that it will take to get over this friendship breakup, or letting go of the fact that you thought after 10 years of being with this friend, being close to this person, that it didn't work out. That is okay to have that expectation because that's what you were thinking was gonna happen, but try to let go of it. Another thing is accepting what was, and I don't just mean like what was at the end of the friendship, but what was at the good times. I've been dealing with this recently with a really difficult friendship breakup of my best friend since childhood. I don't completely think it was a friendship breakup. It's more just a friendship distance because of difference of beliefs. I feel like it can be really hard to move on when you're only focusing on the good parts or when you're only focusing on the bad parts. So just take it all for what it is. You can look back at the positive memories, look back at the photos, look back at the videos, and still feel happy that this person was in your life. But you can also accept the fact that they're not going to play the same role that they did, because they were meant to be in your life at that time for a different reason than they are now, whether they're still in your life or not. And also accept what happened at the end of the friendship, whether it was a big falling out, a big fight, or if they just cut you off while giving no explanation, which honestly, I don't understand. I just don't understand not communicating at the end of the friendship. But through accepting what was with a friendship while moving on from a friendship and getting through a friendship breakup, you also need to keep in mind that friends are experiences. Yes, obviously they're people, but just like everything else in life, friends are temporary, just as you are temporary in their life. Everyone is going through their own problems, everyone's going through their own struggles, and they obviously shouldn't take out anything on you, but they might be going through a really tough period, and them taking this out on you isn't personal, but it still is happening, but it's not personal. I just want you to know that people are in your life for either a reason, a season, or a lifetime. People can be in your life for a combination of these, but usually not all three, and that's okay. Someone comes into your life for a month or two, teaches you a quick lesson and leaves, you never see them again. That was there for a purpose. They were there for a reason, and I want you to take that lesson because that will make you a better person and make you a better friend. There's a really important mindset that I want you to keep in mind as you are ending this friendship, and that is let them. Let them. They want to gossip about you and be unloyal, let them. They want to try to bring you down every day, let them. And no, I don't mean take it and accept it, but drop them. And after you do this, I want you to know that not everyone and everything that you lose is a loss, because you know the feeling after you cut out a toxic person or a toxic friend out of your life and life got so much better. That was not a loss. Instead, that was you gaining not only more self-respect and learning how to set boundaries for yourself, but gaining more room for positive friends and positive influences and better positive people into your life. Last few things. It is normal to grieve. Grieving process happens with any type of loss, whether it's family, friends, romantic relationships. It is normal, and allow yourself time and allow yourself grace, mostly, because it can go from maybe you're sad first, or maybe you're really fucking angry first. But I want you to know that that's completely normal, and it's all part of the grieving process. And if you try to rush it, you're not really rushing it, you're not really getting through it faster, because it's just gonna bite you in the ass later down the line. And also, through accepting this friendship breakup, it can feel like you're losing almost like a part of your identity or a part of your childhood, if this was a childhood friend. But I want you to know that they are not what completes you. They are not your life. Yeah, they were a very important part of your life if they were a close friend, but they aren't you, and they don't define who you are as a person. And I really love the quote that, I know I'm contradicting myself, but I love the quote that says that all we are is a collection of the people that we have surrounded ourselves with. And although I do love that quote, I feel like it's not completely true, because I feel like who we are and our beliefs can be formed just by being by ourselves and just by being who we innately are. And just because you're losing this person, you're not losing. They weren't adding to your life. Doesn't mean you're losing yourself. This can be a little bit controversial. Some people like to unfollow after friendship breakup. Some people like to block. Some people like to keep each other on social media. Depends on the situation that you're in, but I feel like out of sight, out of mind is honestly the best. Depends on how it ended, obviously, but no matter what, your social media is for you. You don't want to be keeping people on your social media that bring you down, people that don't add to your life, and people that just overall make you feel worse about yourself and project their jealousy and insecurity onto you. So never feel bad about blocking, never feel bad about unfollowing, and never feel bad about making your social media for you. And then lastly, as you are getting through this friendship breakup, don't lose you. Don't lose what you love to do. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to surround yourself with other positive people. And if you're feeling lonely, try to find a support system in someone else. You can meditate, you can journal it out, you can talk about it in therapy, but join clubs, attend events, and just overall do things to get you back to you without worrying about what this negative person being out of your life is taking away from you, when in reality, it's adding to your life. It's giving you time to work on yourself, better yourself, and surround yourself with more like-minded people. I just want to end off the video by saying that you are so loved, and if you're feeling lonely right now, that is just a phase in your life that you need to go through to learn a lesson. I know that that feels really hard for me to even say, because I feel like I'm experiencing that phase right now. But that's also to say that, number one, you're not alone. And also, me saying that I know can be sensitive or harsh, but I'm only saying it because I'm in the same exact situation right now. And trust me, it can be very isolating. It can be exactly what you might need in the moment, whether you know it or not, or like it or not. And also, your people will find you. It's so cringy to say. And I always like to say, how will my people find me? They're not gonna just spawn out of thin air, but I promise you they quite literally might. A new club, a new school, a new job, or just someone you meet at a random function that you're not expecting to click with. Or it could honestly just be a current friend that you have that you're not that close with, but you eventually just get closer with. Your time will come, your group will come, your best friends will come. Trust me, best friend is not the girl that is talking shit about you behind your back. Thank you guys for spending this time with me to discuss all things friendship breakups. I hope that this video helped you in some way. I hope this helped you navigate your current friendships and your current relationships in your life. And again, if you like this kind of content, if you like to learn how to better yourself more, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for being here as you are, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.